Broadcasts of the City of Neenah Common Council meetings are produced by University Studios of the University of Wisconsin-Fox Valley. Neenah residents can get information about City Council meetings, City Committee meetings, meeting agendas, and other documents via the City website, www.neenahgov.org. Neenah residents can express their opinions about city issues or about these broadcasts by contacting the mayor's office, contacting their city alderman, or by completing the electronic feedback form on the city website, www.neenahgov.org. All public portions of the meetings are recorded in entirety and are not edited for playback.
I'd like to call the City of Neenah Common Council meeting of November 2nd, 2022 to order. I'll ask the clerk to call the roll, and please register your attendance on your roll call device.
Alderperson Boyette. Here. Borchard.
Here.
Hillstrom. Lendrum.
Here.
Erickson.
Here.
Weber.
Here.
Skirms.
Here.
Steiner.
Here.
Stevenson.
Here.
The dog's here.
Thank you. Will Alderman Borchert please lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, to the republic, one nation, indivisible, with liberty.
Before we move into the agenda, I would just like to announce that we lost 2 active city employees this past weekend, Amanda DeCoster at the Neenah Public Library and Kim Vanderwist at the Parks and Recreation Department. We sincerely appreciate the service of both of these women and all that they provided to the city for many years. And we just want to extend our deepest sympathies to both families. Both were unexpected losses, and we just want to extend our sympathies to the families. The next item on the agenda is the introduction and confirmation of mayor's appointments. Is there any objection to unanimous consent of these 2 appointments? Seeing no objection, that is so ordered. Is there any objection to unanimous consent of the council proceedings of October 19th? Seeing none, those minutes are approved. Report from the Committee of the Whole meeting of October 19th. Council President Stevenson.
Thank you, Mayor. Reporting out on the October 19th Committee of the Whole meeting where the city's new salary plan was presented and discussed. The Committee of the Whole recommends to the whole entire Common Council to approve the city's new salary plan effective January 1st of 2023, and I also move.
There's a motion by Stevenson, seconded by Alderman Borchert. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
That concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you for your report. The next item on the agenda is the public forum. We'll have a special presentation as part of the public forum tonight.
I'm Dave Mix, head of the Honor Guard for Neenah Mashua Veterans, and this is Bob Borchich, second in command. We're here tonight to give you a little bit of money to the canine unit for some extra stuff so they can buy stuff and keep the dog going. What happens is when we do funerals, the state pays us a little bit of money, and instead of just keeping that and not know what we're going to do with it, we think it's best to give back to the communities. So tonight we're going to give you some money but it's going to go for the K-9 unit.
On behalf of the Neenah Menasha Honor Guard, I'd like to present this check to the K-9 unit of the Neenah Police Department.
Check is for 500.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else present who would like to speak in the public forum? Seeing no one, we'll move on to item number 8, reports of standing committees, regular Public Services and Safety Committee meeting of October 25th. Chairperson Lindrum.
Thank you, Mayor. How do you follow that act? Reporting out from the very exciting regular Public Services and Safety Committee of October 25th, 2022. And it's going to be found on the city website. Item number 1, committee recommends council approve the reallocation of the available balance from the Commercial Street, Columbian Avenue Traffic Signal Capital Improvement Project from, do I have to read this number? 012476974200236 account to the Commercial Street, Bell Street Traffic Signal Capital Improvement Project. And that number and approve the Alexo project 10733 to install electrical conduit under 2 legs of the Commercial Street, Bell Street intersection in the amount of $22,000, and I would so move.
There's a motion by Alderman Lindrum,
Second.
seconded by Alderman Skirms. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
Item number 2, committee recommends council approve the Alexo proposal 10734 to install 2 electrical conduit runs at the Industrial Drive Bell Street intersection in the amount of $16,500 using CIP funds in the account 012-4519-742-0236, and I would so move.
There's a motion by Alderman Lundrum, seconded by Alderman Hillstrom. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
Item number 3, committee recommends council approve the purchase of 1 camera for Commercial and Cecil intersection for $1,888, 1 backup camera interface card for, wait, I'm lost, hold on. 1 Commercial Cecil intersection, sorry, for $1,888, 1 backup camera for $1,888, 1 backup microwave sensor, $4,648, 1 backup interface card for $514, and Ethernet backup extender for $600, using the available funds from the Traffic Signal Recabling Capital Improvement Project 0124768-742-0236 from TAPCO, an amount not to exceed $10,000, and I would so move.
Motion by Lundrum, seconded by Alderman Weber. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
Item number 4, committee recommends council approve temporarily relocating the downtown bus shelter transfer site from the east side of South Church Street 100 block to the south side of East Doty Avenue adjacent to 211 Walnut Street, or here at City Hall, and modify parking regulations to be codified by ordinance at a future date. And I would so move.
There's a motion by Alderman Lendrum, seconded by Alderman Borchert. Alderman Hillstrom?
Thank you, Mayor. I was just wondering when this was officially going to take place. When you're going to start using the new site?
November 14th.
Alderman Boyette?
Thank you. I'm just curious, Alderman Lendrum, you said temporarily, so how long are we projecting this to be at this location?
That is to be decided. We don't know yet.
Thank you.
Is there any further discussion on this item?
Just a comment, that's primarily due to Valley Transit doing some figuring out of where the best location would be. We're seeking input from them, that's not the city's sole decision. Is that correct?
Correct. It's,
Yes, it's part of study work between Valley Transit and East Central Regional Planning.
Okay, I just wanted that in the record.
any further discussion? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
And the last item, number 5, committee recommends council approve the purchase of a 2022 4-inch bypass pump from Lincoln Contractor Supply Incorporated, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, in the amount of, well, that should be a decimal point, so it's not 44 million, so $44,167.23, with the budgeting source being $40,000 from the 2022 capital equipment budget, and the remaining $1,167.23 from the capital equipment reserve, and I would so move. And can we make a note to fix that decimal point in there, please?
There's a motion by Alderman Lendrum, seconded by Alderman Hillstrom.
Mayor, just a correction on a typo here. The amount coming from capital equipment reserve should be $4,167.23.
Thank you for that correction.
Thank you.
Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0.
And that's the end of my report.
Thank you for your report. The next item, regular Finance and Personnel Committee meeting of October 24th, 2022. Chairperson Erickson.
Thank you, Mayor. Reporting out from the regular Finance and Personnel Committee meeting of October 24th, 2022. The minutes can be found on the city website. Item number 1, the committee recommends council approve the agreement with OneSource Technologies to install and upgrade security cameras at City Hall at a cost not to exceed $17,000, funded by the 2022 IS Capital Equipment Smart Cities budget. And I so move.
Alderman Erickson makes the motion, seconded by Alderman Steiner. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0. Thank you for your report. Regular Plan Commission meeting of October 25th was canceled. Next on the agenda, Sustainable Neenah Committee, Alderman Borchert.
No report.
Next item on the agenda, Parks and Recreation Commission, Alderman Borchert.
Volunteer Day has been scheduled for Saturday, November 12th from 8 a.m. till noon at Carpenter Preserve. Volunteers will meet at the large tree in the field. Sounds very descriptive. The focus will be to create a couple of openings in the tree line so that wood chips can be stockpiled this winter for spring spreading. End of my report.
Thank you for your report. The Bergstrom-Mahler Museum, Alderman Steiner.
Thank you, Mayor. The annual member meeting was held last week, Wednesday, where our very own Mary Lang spoke on the history and ongoing contributions of the museum to the city. They also included an on-site mini dragon demonstration, which was pretty cool, where they actually created like a glass paperweight on site, and they have ongoing classes that you can go to their website and scheduled. And then we followed up with a regular monthly board meeting to conclude. That finishes my report.
Thank you for your report. Are there any petitions? No petitions? Any council directives? Any unfinished business? New business? Alderman Hillstrom.
Thank you, Mayor. The most recent Arrowhead Task Force meeting was held on October 24th. You've all received a memorandum from the mayor on October 27th discussing hiring RDG Planning and Design to create a new park design at Arrowhead Park. And reasons include the current plan was established in 2016, and this site and surrounding areas have made a lot of changes since then, so it needs upgrading to come up with a design. And Mayor Lang has gone before the Parks Commission and Park and Rec Commission and proposed hiring RDG to create a new plan. They have unanimously consented to going that way. And she also was at the Mayor's Arrowhead Task Force, and it's from that group that unanimous recommendation that I'm asking you for consideration of this new direction this evening. So I'd like to make a motion that recommending Council approve RDG Planning and Design, create a new Arrowhead plan at a cost not to exceed $45,000 with funding for this research and design work coming from the Parks and Recreation carry forward dollars from the approved 2022 budget that were designated to fund the design of the activity building in Arrowhead.
Alderman Hillstrom makes a motion. Alderman Skirms seconds that. Alderman Boyette.
Thank you, Mayor. So I'm not sure who to ask this to. I was hoping that Mike would be here, but I'm just curious. When we did the initial plan, I'm wondering, maybe Andy, you have some numbers. What did we spend on that? On the first plan? Oh, okay.
The SCH plan in 2016 was $45,525,000. That was the low bid, and the range of the bids at that time ranged from $45,525 to $67,800.
And again, what year was that?
2016.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions or comments, concerns? Seeing none, please cast your vote on your voting device. That motion passes 9-0. Thank you, Alderman Hillstrom, for your report. Are there any other announcements or questions that could legally come before the council? Alderman Boyette.
Sorry, wrong timing. Delete it.
Oh, okay.
I jumped the gun.
Okay. Anybody else? Seeing none, then is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you. We are adjourned.
Broadcasts of the City of Neenah Common Council meetings are produced by University Studios of the University of Wisconsin, Fox Valley. Neenah residents can get information about City Council meetings, City Committee meetings, meeting agendas, and other documents via the City website, www.neenah.gov neenah.gov.org. Neenah residents can express their opinions about city issues or about these broadcasts by contacting the mayor's office, contacting their city alderman, or by completing the electronic feedback form on the city website, www.neenah.gov.org. All public portions of the meetings are recorded in entirety and are not edited for playback.